Hey guys, it's Gary with a special edition of Dish and Dirt with a couple of really cool announcements about Dish and Dirt in that. First of all, hope y'all seen our very cool new logo that Katie Page here, our marketing course consultant, figured out and made for us. So we're very excited about that cool new logo. And the best thing about that logo is that's now going to be on our 200th episode t-shirt. Remember, we are been talking about this t-shirt. It's at the printers. It should be back any day now. So you can get your very own Dish and Dirt podcast t-shirt for free. On the front, it's got the logo. On the back, it has our famous saying, often opinionated, rarely wrong. It's a really, really cool shirt. You're going to want to get one. We have 200 of them to give away for free to you. And we'd like to thank our friends at Stewart Title for sponsoring that t-shirt for us. Now, how do you get yours? You have to go on Instagram. You have to look for Dish and Dirt podcast on Instagram, and first of all, subscribe to it. So you type in Dish and Dirt, DISHINDIRT, Dirt Podcast, Dish and Dirt Podcast, all one word. When you find our podcast, look for the logo, you'll know it's ours. Subscribe to it. Then secondly, go in and direct message us what size you want and what office you want the t-shirt delivered to so that you can pick it up at one of our 8 closing offices. As you know, Greenville, Spartanburg, Malden, Columbia, Lexington, Chapin, Camden, and Myrtle Beach. Now, if you're in Charlotte or Charleston or Hilton Head and you listen religiously to our show and you love it and you want your own shirt, that's okay. Let me know. Just tell me in the notes. And once we compile a list of people maybe from Charlotte or a couple of people from Charleston, then we'll figure out a way to either deliver it to the Realtors Association there if they'll let us, or deliver it to maybe one of our law firm friends up there. We'll get you the shirt. So go ahead, even if you're not in the Columbia market, let me know. We'll see what we can do about getting you. Supplies are limited, sizes are limited as well. So that's the very first announcement I wanted to let you know. Now, the second announcement we made earlier yesterday, but this podcast is really going to set out everything you need to know. We're very excited. We have our first ever Spanish-speaking client liaison. I think this might be the first anybody's ever done this in the state. Most times when you do a closing, you get a Spanish-speaking attorney or a translator at the closing, and that's it. Now we want our Spanish-speaking clients from the time that contract comes into the door until the client closes and they're celebrating with you, that the whole transaction is in Spanish. We're going to have a Spanish-speaking email, espanol@blaircato.com. That's where you send the contracts. They can do it in Spanish. Your consumer, whether they have a closing with us or not, can email at espanol@blaircato.com and speak in Spanish right from the beginning. They can call in to Sonia. Sonia Mendez will be our new Spanish liaison. You're going to learn a lot about her. You can call directly to her at 803-881-6903. She will answer in Spanish, speak in Spanish, and your client's going to have a Spanish-speaking experience. So this is something we want to do because the number one growing demographic in our community for real estate closings is the Hispanic Spanish-speaking client. And so it's very important that they are afforded the same experience at their closing as everybody else. It shouldn't be just at closing they can have something translated, but the rest of the time they have no idea what's going on because no one's communicating with them in Spanish. We will be communicating the whole transaction in Spanish. All of our closing documents, everything we get to them beforehand, we're having those translated in Spanish. So you want to absolutely listen to this week's Dish and Dirt, the special edition, I would say, and find out all that you need to know about this. This is a statewide service we're going to be providing. It's not just for the Columbia office or even the 8 offices. We can do this statewide for anybody. So we're very excited about Sonia Mendez joining us as a real estate agent with 7 years of experience. We're very excited to have her, and we're very excited to have this tremendous service out there for our Spanish-speaking clients. All right, y'all have a great one.